Hi there. Sorry if I look really tan. It's like the lighting and everything. But I haven't been making a lot of videos because I have been like going out, traveling, all that fun stuff that summer vacation is supposed to have. But this is another skincare update, and it's probably one of like my most extensive ones because my skin has gotten a lot worse over the past couple of months, and it's due to multiple reasons, but I will show you obviously because it is an update. But this is my right cheek, and it's the worst side right now, and it's very irritated and red, and it has lots of whiteheads. They're just like bunched in together, and it's really bad. But this is my right side, and then my left side is a lot less affected, but it's kind of healing right now, so it doesn't really have that many like whiteheads on it, but it is healing. It's kind of dry and flaking off right now, and these are healing also. They're becoming scars, but they are healing. These are healing. My forehead is pretty much the only clear place, although it's not like super clear. There are still some scars, but this, like, a long time ago was the focus that I was trying to have during my skincare routine because it had lots of, like, white bumps on here and stuff, and it was really irritating. But I had nothing on my cheeks, but now my cheeks are, like, the main problem. Like, it's basically down here. But, I did go to my family doctor on Monday, and finally, after, like, a really long time, this got worse. It started getting worse in June, like really bad. Like it started developing small patches of this kind of like redness going on, but like it's really bad right now. And so I finally had time to visit my family doctor, and I wasn't thinking of going to the dermatologist because I know that dermatologists, they do specialize in skin, but I feel like they just prescribe very expensive medications, and those medications are really like harsh, and I've tried like benzoyl peroxide before, and it just made my skin very red and irritated, not like dry and flaking off to like renew the skin, not like that. It was like red and irritated. So I went to my doctor and I told her what I wanted, and she understood. Like I wanted the medication I was using before when my face wasn't this bad, and I know it's not that strong, but I still wanted to try it again, and I wanted to also take a pill form, like an antibiotic or something, and so I thought of taking birth control, and although birth control is known for its preventive purposes, most known for that, what I also know it for is that it helps control your hormones, and so your skin doesn't like freak out like it is right now. So that's what I also know, and also it helps regulate your periods, and that's what I also need, because my periods are really like, they're not consistent. But anyways, I did get birth control, and it comes in this little dial pack dispenser. That's what it's called. This was $30, and there are only 28 pills in here, so it'll only last you a month. And you paid $30, so that's like paying for like a really expensive medication. The topical like solution I have right now is the Clindamycin Phosphate topical lotion. And I've showed this before, and it comes in a box that has this similar design, and it's by Greenstone, I guess. But there's 60 milliliters of product in here, and this costs $10. Oops. And I'm okay with that, and it's very liquidy, so you don't really need that much. And it's like a foggy white color, but I don't need to show you. But anyways, you just shake it up and you use it on your face twice a day. But I haven't started using the birth control yet. And after a month, I will see, like, maybe if it's changed a little bit. If not, then I will get off of it. But this is a really good option if, like, some things aren't working for you. Like, if you know it's, like, inside your body and not really, like, outside. Because I know it's from within my body. Like, I'm having some body issues, like, health issues right now. But these are what the pills look like. And they're really small, and, yeah, just there are instructions. There are instructions that come with it. So, yeah. But, anyways, that is that. And I'm really looking forward to using this because I really hope it works. I've used doxycycline before and like this sulfa something. They're really big pills, the sulfa ones. But I have tried those and I don't think those worked. But I was on those for a really long time, so my body kind of got used to them, so I had to get off of them. But they are cheaper kind of pill form because they're only $10 each. Well, actually with my insurance they're only $10 each, and they do have a lot of capsules in them, so they'll last a lot longer than 28-day pills. But also within my body I have another health issue. I have hypothyroidism, I think that's what it's called, or hypothyroiditis, I'm not sure. But it's like my thyroid aren't producing enough hormones and cells and stuff. Like, it has to do with the thyroid. It's like T3, T4 cells, and so it's hypo, which is under, so they're not producing enough. And so as a result of that, my hair doesn't have enough protein and cells to rejuvenate itself, so I've been losing a lot of hair. Like, my hair has gotten really thin, and I just got out of the shower, so it might, like, I'm already losing hair just, like, combing through it. But I lost a lot of hair. Like, it used to be really thick. Now it's really thin. I can just show you, like, I don't know. If you watch my earlier videos, you can see how much hair I had then and how much hair I have now. It's a lot. I lose about like 30 pieces of hair a day, and that's supposedly the norm, but my norm before was like maybe 5 to 10 strands a day, so that's really a big change. But anyways, the pills I'm taking for those is this Armour Thyroid 15 milligram tablet. Sorry, I showed you the bottle and not the pill, but they're really tiny. They're really, really small. They're kind of like mint-sized, so it's like this small. If you can see, it's really, really small. I can't really hold it up because I'm dropping them, but if you can see that, it's really small. And there are only 30 in here because I'm just trying them out. And it's a really common, like, kind of like disorder or disease. I don't really think I would describe it as a disease, but it's really common supposedly, especially in women. But I don't know if it's common for people in my age because I'm only 17. But my doctor confirmed it through blood tests, and so it's a good thing I told her. Otherwise, I don't know what would happen. Like, I would lose all my hair. So I'm also taking vitamins, so I'm taking like a lot of like pills and stuff, and a lot of people are really afraid of that, but I'm okay with it. I mean, if it helps like my body inside, then I'm fine with that. But I'm also taking lots of vitamins. Well, I'm starting to, and I got this at Walmart, and inside each day, so today's Thursday, and I have it neatly arranged because otherwise it won't fit, but I have 2 of these calcium like milk candy squares, and you take 2 of these each day. And I also have vitamin E for my skin. The calcium is for my hair, and the fish oil is also for my hair. And I featured these vitamins, except for the calcium ones, in my July favorites, and I feel like if I was to take more vitamins, then that'd be really good for my overall health as well. Plus, I don't really drink milk, so the calcium square candies are a good idea. I don't really like milk. I only like it with cereal because then it gets all sugared up and sweet and not like milky. Anyways, so actually starting with my routine, I have revamped it to where it's very gentle and clean and not so filled with perfumes or any other like irritating products, because my skin is very irritated, as you can see. So first thing is I have changed my cleanser because I ran out of my tea tree cleanser finally. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I finally ran out of it. So I'm using the Dickinson's Original Witch Hazel Foaming Facial Wash. And this is a new product from their line. And it is, I think it's $6.99, I'm pretty sure, but I got it on sale for $2.99 at Walgreens, which is a really great deal. And this has 8 fluid ounces of product. This was featured in my mini Walgreens and Target haul, but it's oil-free, fragrance-free, and non-irritating, and it's 100% natural with no harsh chemicals. And witch hazel extract is the last ingredient, unfortunately, but there aren't any sulfates in here, so that's really great because it's non-drying. And so I have been using this, and the pump has an open and closed snap feature, and it also has a stopper that's like double protection, but it's like a gel, but it foams up really well in your hands, which I really like. And it has a distinct smell. You won't dislike it, but you won't like it either. It's very light though, so you don't have to worry about that. And I can't really say much about it yet, obviously, because I've only used it like 2 or 3 times, but it's a pretty good product. And then, after I get out of the shower, so I'm starting with my morning routine. After I get out of the shower, I pat my face with a towel, and I kind of like let it air dry. I fan myself, and I use the Dickinson's Witch Hazel for my toner, and this is the same brand, although it's different packaging. They also have the Witch Hazel in like this kind of packaging where it's yellow, but I got it in this form at Walgreens, so, but they're the same thing, and they're the exact same amount, but their packaging is a lot different. But it kind of has a different smell. It does have a different smell than this. This one is definitely lighter, but you have to get used to this smell because it's very distinct and very weird, but you do get used to it. And I've used quite a lot, as you can see. I've used about half the bottle, which is really impressive, but I haven't been like going easy on it either. I just like practically pour this thing all over a cotton pad. I don't care if I waste it because it's very cheap, and I'm kind of trying to use it up. And then I've switched my cotton pads to the Delon or Delon Plus 100% pure cotton, premium cotton rounds, and they're hypoallergenic, they're soft, lint-free, and yeah, I got these at Costco, and I think they were a little over $10, but you get 8 packets of 100, so you get 800 rounds for a little over $10, and that's really cheap because let's say you bought 3 packets of 100 packet cotton rounds at like Walgreens or something, that would cost you $9. So 3 packets compared to 8 packets is a really great deal, and it's really soft too. One side is really, really soft, and the other side kind of has little dents in it, so it's kind of exfoliating, but not really. But it is really soft, and it is lint-free, so I really do like that it's lint-free, and they're really great deals, so find them at Costco. And after I tone, I fan myself again to let it dry really quickly, and then I go in with a treatment, and the treatment obviously is my Clindamycin Phosphate Lotion, and this is a prescription, so you need to get it prescribed to you by your doctor. It is it's not harsh, but it's not super powerful in terms of how well it works. I would say give it a month before it actually starts working, and I know that's a really long time for some people, but that's how most medications work. Usually the stronger medications, they like make your skin peel to renew it, and that takes like a month, you know, for it to fully renew itself, and that's what happened with my brother, and he has better skin right now, and he has better skin than I do right now, which is really, really weird, but yeah, this is not very powerful, but it's not irritating. It makes my skin really oily, which I don't like, and it doesn't really sink into your skin like a lotion would. It kind of like sits on there on top of your skin, so I kind of let it sit, like try to soak in a little bit for maybe like 30 seconds to a minute, and then I go in with my moisturizer. But yeah, it's not super powerful. But for some people, they said that this made them dry, but for me, it makes me oily. So everyone has different experiences, and this does come in different packaging. Like I know, I saw a person on YouTube show that she had like a sponge tip on the top. Mine's just like a cap. Ooh, I spilled some. Mine's is a cap, and it's very plasticky and sturdy, but the other one was a sponge, so I don't know. I always get this one. Sometimes it comes in like yellow kind of borders, but usually it comes in green, and it doesn't really matter. It's the same product. Moving on, after I let that soak in a little bit, I go to my moisturizer, and I use the Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer for sensitive skin, and I'm using this because it's really like clean. Like it's oil-free, fragrance-free, alcohol-free, hypoallergenic, non-comedogenic. It's just a basic moisturizer for your skin, and it really does moisturize your skin. But for me, I have really oily skin, so it kind of like makes me oily. But I'm not really sensitive about that right now because I just want clean goodness on my skin. So yeah, this is a really great find. It's 4 fluid ounces. It comes in a nice pump, so it's really hygienic as well. But it is like $10, but that's the usual for a moisturizer. So definitely look into this. And they have different versions. They have one for, I think, dry skin. They have one with SPF 15. They have one for normal skin, I think. I'm not sure, but yeah, they do have different kinds. And finally, my last step for my morning is the Eucerin Everyday Protection Face Lotion for sensitive skin, SPF 30. I am back to this because I am using a different treatment. This doesn't work really well with the Neutrogena 3-in-1 Hydrating Acne Treatment because it kind of like gets powdery and flaky on my skin for some reason because it reacts with the salicylic acid. So right now it really works too, and it doesn't have a white cast on normally, and it doesn't get powdery normally. But yeah, it's really great. You don't need that much, and it's a really great find. It's 4 fluid ounces, and it's $8, but you only need the little bit, the littlest bit, and it does come in a pump with a cap. And that's it for my morning routine. And I don't really do anything after that. Like, I don't touch up with the sunscreen during the day because that just makes me even more oily. But I do use blotting sheets if my face does get oily. I just use the e.l.f. ones because they're $1. They're non-powdered, non-scented, and they do have 50 sheets in them. And so for night, I go in with the same cleanser, go in with the same toner, the same cotton rounds, the same treatment. And then after that, I use a different moisturizer. I use the Vanicream moisturizing skin cream for sensitive skin with the pump. And I know I mentioned this in the products I regret buying video for skincare, but it's like the cleanest cream I have, and it's very thick, so it's great for using at night. So I think I might not regret buying this anymore, but it is $15 for this cream. But you do get a lot of cream. It's a whole pound of product, which is 16 ounces, and it's really clean. It's dermatologist recommended. It's clean like this one, but it's like super clean. I don't know about its moisturizing properties yet, but I will continue to use all of these products consistently for the next month or so. And I have been using the products I mentioned in my last skincare routine for a really long time, for I would say about a month. And I think my skin just gets used to products very easily, but those did work. I did like the products. So after I put on my night cream, I go in with spot treatments, and right now I'm heavily using the Badescu drying lotion, and I've used a lot. As you can see, it's very foggy because I've been shaking it up, but it's about here to the liquid, and that's a lot. This is $17 retail, and I've been using it every single night extensively, and I've been using maybe like 2 Q-tips per night because of this area, and I feel like I shouldn't be doing that because it's kind of like drying it up a lot, but I need to dry up those whiteheads to get rid of them, you know. So this really does a great job, and I really do like it, and I don't think I can quit using this. Maybe I will once I run out because my skin needs to like take a breather, but for now I won't stop using it. And if I do have cystic pimples, I will use my buffering lotion, also from Badescu, and this will last you forever if you don't have lots of cystic pimples, because it is also $17, but this one you do have to shake up, and there is a white powdery part on the bottom, and you just shake it up, and I usually tip it upside down and shake it so that gravity also brings the powder down, and I can see if all the powder is dissolved or not. And you unscrew it, and it comes in this little dropper kind of form, and you just need a little bit on your fingertip and dab it on the cystic pimple, and it dries up within seconds. And I don't really get cystic pimples that much anymore. It's more of whiteheads, so this will last you a very long time because you only need a little bit. So this compared to this one does not last a long time if you do use it every night, and if you do use a lot of it. So that was everything. I don't know. Like, my skin is being really weird. If you saw my earlier videos, you would know that I did not have this. I barely had any like redness on my face. It was just like lots of like white bumps on my forehead, and I'm really sad that I wasn't thankful enough for that skin. But thankfully after graduation all this started happening. Otherwise I would have like freaked out if like my graduation pictures were like this. But I do have about 2 months left to recover before I go to school, so hopefully it like tones down, especially since this happened in just 2 months. So I'm hoping for the best. I'm sorry if this was a really long video, but I felt like I needed to explain everything in order for this to be an update. But yeah, and I try not to like touch my skin during the day, but it's so hard because it's like drying and flaking, and I just want to like peel it. I know that's really gross, but I want to peel it off and let it renew and stuff. But if you are like bleeding, like you have pimples bleeding, I would recommend taking a Q-tip and like removing the blood so you don't like infect it even more. So just take a Q-tip and like clean it up. So yeah, I don't know what to say. My skin is just really bad, and I'm trying not to wear concealer. Although it doesn't hurt, like my skin doesn't react to putting on concealer unless I put it on like an open wound or an open scar, you know. It will clog up again, but like on like healing ones, if it's dry and patchy, obviously it won't look awesome, but on like this side, it usually doesn't do much harm to put concealer on it. Not all over, I only put it like on this area, but yeah, it doesn't really hurt it, but it doesn't really help it either. So I do kind of use it when I go out, but I'm trying not to go out anymore because I don't really have anything to do, plus I do have lots of like stuff to do for school. But anyways, I will upload the videos I did film like 2 weeks ago, hopefully after this video, because I'm going to upload this video first because I feel like it's the most important, because it's what I do on this channel. I mainly do skincare updates, and so I will update you guys maybe in a week or maybe longer. It depends on how long the results are going to be, on how my skin is doing and how my hair is doing because I'm really sad for my hair because it took me a long time to grow it out this long and healthy and not having to style it, and now it's just like falling out and thinning so much, and it's driving me crazy. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for bearing through this really long video again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching. Bye.